Oh, this right here is a DEF pump. I want to show you what it is so that you can see what I'm talking about. Here's where the filter is replaced. It is located right behind the DEF tank on the Volvos, and there's an ACM, after treatment control module, which sits on the side facing the front. And this is a perfect example, and I'm trying to make a good video on the go of the wiring here. Normally, this is not my truck or not my company truck. This is another customer's truck that I just started to work on, and I'd like to show you something that I do when I get the trucks new. If you look at this wiring right here, see how it goes down. See that spot right there? If you pull it aside, you can see it already rubbed. Try to zoom in for you. So I cut the ties I got underneath, and right there, it's hard to see, but you can see wires showing. Already rubbed through the insulation, and there's wires showing. So what I wanted to show you guys is right here where it goes to the pump. It rubs here, and it rubs where it goes to a connector. Normally says I cut the ties. This one's all together. I think it's a better idea to show it on this one. See how it sits right here. This is where the last truck I just showed you guys it rubbed. It's gonna rub here, here, and I'll rub down there. What you need to do, if you haven't already, is get some zip ties. Recommended to get the fatter ones because they're a little stronger, or the wider ones, and then get some old heater hose, or if you don't have old, you get a new one, and you put it in between where it mounts, here, here, and down there. Pretty much wherever they come together, you want to put a hose in between them so they don't rub through, because it will give you problems. And the problem, or the codes that this problem gives you, is DEF pump not pumping, or it will give you a code that low DEF pressure, or it's a very vague code, and if you don't know of this issue, it's very hard to find. So if you don't have this problem, this is what I do to prevent a expensive repair. Or this will also derate your truck if you have this code that comes up, because it is an emissions related code. Just sad to share because I had a perfect example. And also, when you turn your truck off, you should hear the DEF pump returning the DEF back into the DEF tank. And on the passenger side, by the DPF, you hear a clicking sound, which is the DEF nozzle opening up and letting air in to return all the DEF into the DEF tank. You should be pretty audible, and if you don't pay attention to it, maybe you won't hear it, but normally you can hear it. And if it doesn't do that, you have a problem too. You need to check for maybe the rubbed wires, or there's also a fuse on top of the batteries, and fuses on the dash and under the hood. Look through all those, make sure you have power, because this DEF pump gets, I forget, I've been doing It's about 2 powers, 2 grounds. So it's ignition, constant power, and ignition power, and you hear that sound, it's pumping it back. This is what you want to hear. It's back. Pretty much when you shut it off, you wait about 30 seconds, maybe 90 seconds, and it should start pumping it back into the tank. This is one of ones that I have done. So down here, you have a wrapped up. Sorry, it's dirty. It just came from a trip. There's the hose here covering, separating the wire from the connector, and then we have a rubber hose or a rubber shield of some sort that's separating the 2 wires from each other. Also down there, under the frame rail, cut the ties, let it down. Right there, and underneath too, because there's current lines going on underneath. If you have an older truck, be very careful about pulling them down, because they might snap because of the there's a rubber hose and it's a plastic connector that connects, quick connect to the metal pipes. And be careful around that one when you're trying to get there. And just decided to share that with you guys because this is very important. This could be a half-an-hour job, turns into thousands of dollars, and a maybe a week at the dealership. So, well, I hope this helps. If you have questions, I will try to answer them. It's kind of hard to answer question over a text without seeing a truck or seeing the mileage or more information, but hope that helps, and could be a part of your little maintenance. Make sure it doesn't break, fix it before it breaks or rubs through. Thanks for watching.